The Dragons have won for the third time this season. They've taken down the Sea Eagles 20 points to 18. Right now it's time for the Late Show with Matty Johns, thanks to Chemist Warehouse.
Yeah, welcome to the show, everyone. Keep your applause going, Fletch and Hindy. And a big welcome to a bloke that's done everything in the game. Dogs legend, Roosters legend, Titans, Storm, Nate Miles. Now, boys, we're going to talk shortly about, of course, the Lachlan Galvin situation, the game we've just saw, the Dragons' victory. But firstly, and we're going to talk about this later as well, but great day for the game coming up tomorrow. 70,000 people at a Core Stadium. Be something special. You'd have played in this game before, Nate?
Yeah, I have, mate. Yeah. I have, yeah. So to see that place packed out with 70,000 is going to be pretty special. I think only grand finals and a few semis and then Origin have only been able to do it.
Great initiative from the Dogs. Yep. Open up those, $10 for a ticket up in the top tiers. So it'd be a fantastic day. That's a big win, 20 to 18. Dragons over Manly at 4 Pines Park. He's got them going, Fletch.
Yeah, the first half pretty much set it up for him. I thought young Couchman was brilliant in his first stanza. A lot of errors. Both teams weren't completing great. Got a little bit nerve-wracking there if you're a St George Illawarra supporter, but they're on a bit of a roll.
Yeah, he is.
So what's that? They've won 3 out of their last 4.
Yeah, it is. Started with the Storm win. Yeah,
it's there. You can see that the impact of Flano. They look fitter. We said at the start of the year.
Yep.
But their defensive structures are going really good.
Yeah.
And even it's a big win.
Like the consistency with young Sloan.
Yeah,
like he rode Sloan pretty hard last year.
But he seems to have found his spot there, Sloan. He's obviously, the Gutho's there as their permanent fullback. He's found his spot there on the wing. They probably went in and out of a bit of concentration, the Dragons. I thought having a bit of a lead. But I must say their defence was pretty good in that start of that second half. Yeah. Manly had all the ball, pressured them all half. And to come away with a win it's very, very pretty good.
I think they've ended up with a little bit more balance, a few more mature players in key positions. I think Val's been pretty good there, and Gutho's energy out the back's always going to help.
Mate, their key signings have been good. I mean, Cookie, the good sign with Cookie at the start of this game and last week was to see him run. Yeah. Gets himself into the game. Val Holmes has been very good. Gutho's been priceless at the back. And look, it's probably the move that Gutho needed as well. There's been a lot made of it.
The old saying is change is good as a holiday, and he looks fresh, he looks fit. He's found another home there at fullback, and he's doing what he was brought to do. He's a great leader. He was a great leader at Parramatta, and he's continuing it on there at the Dragons.
Organises defence well. Manly. It's been a couple of poor weeks for Manly.
Yeah.
They've got to arrest this slide really quick.
Yeah,
because I know it's easy to talk about Tommy, and it's a factor, but I thought Lehigh was their best player by a way.
Yeah, definitely. No, it wasn't. Look, Tommy wouldn't have been able to save them tonight. They're just the uncharacteristic errors. When they're playing at 4 Pines Park, we've seen what they can do.
Yep.
And their passing, they're just out of whack a little bit.
Yeah. Well, Cherry was a couple.
His kicking games was a little bit off. I don't know whether all that drama
they lost
a couple of weeks ago was playing on their minds, but
they lost Jake pretty early.
Yeah.
So they've had to do a bit of a reshuffle there, which has probably upset the defensive line a bit, and the way they rotate the bench, because obviously we know Jake gets through a lot of minutes. So I think that has upset the Manly side a fair bit there. Yeah. So
unlike Hamoli tonight. Like Hamoli, I think it shows they did have their focus right with Hamoli, who's such a power runner.
Yeah.
And he was trying to flick and pass the football.
And flat-footed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Eddie Jones, I saw him in the Manly box tonight. So you blame him for the loss. He gets blamed for most other things these days in Union. But no, him and Anthony Seibold are good mates. I think they work together with English Rugby Union. Terrific bloke, Eddie. Very good bloke. You most to do with him, Nate?
Mate, I did actually. We're up at Sanctuary Cove on the Gold Coast, and he was coaching the Wallabies up there, so they were hanging around a bit, which was really cool to sort of watch them train and watch how they do things.
Big rugby league man.
Yeah, he is. He enjoyed coming out and watching us train for a while. So.